I think there's a lot of different ways to answer that. There's a lot of different reasons that someone might want to use something like ceramic. For me, the most compelling is probably unlocking innovation in like the internet, really. It comes down to that. So like right now we live in Web 2, right? And what Web 2 essentially means is that there are a few major players who kind of hold and control our data. So that's like Amazon, Facebook, Google, Apple, for example. These major players, they kind of decide what that data is, where it goes, how they monetize it, all of that. And what that means is that it's hard for new companies like startups, right, to come into some ecosystem or a market and actually be able to kind of bootstrap their product, because the social graphs, the social networks are controlled by a few players. And so, if there is a company that one of these major players feels like is competitive, they have the ability, they have the power to limit the potential of that new solution or that new company that's coming up. And so really, I think the most compelling case of ceramic, and there's a lot of other use cases and reasons that you might want to use it too, but for me, it's about allowing innovation to come into social networks. So now instead of having this data siloed in the servers of Amazon, Google, etc., this data is shared. It's decentralized. It's shared by anyone who participates in the network. And that means any company can actually get the benefits of that social network. And that kind of